Let me just move down. Yeah, you dug. It's a play on you dig, because if you dug, that means you already know. So instead of telling you to know, I'm saying you already know. So why you acting dumb? You dug. So you dug instead of you did. You dug. But you dug. So now you dug. But yeah. But yeah. And now it's the time to starve yourself. Now, what I mean by that, I mean it's time for you to starve yourself. Starve yourself from everything. Everything you feel you attached to, starve yourself from it. Because I'm seeing a lot of people saying that they are chosen. And I see a lot of people talking about the mark of the beast. I see a lot of people saying they ain't gonna get the mark of the beast. But they're not alright without all these things that they attach to. They're not alright with it. Being without. They can't stay away from their phones. Can't stay away from technology. Stay away from TV. Stay away from people. Be around people too. Because of all that little self-love BS and all that. I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert too. Been for a long time. But being an introvert is detrimental to one's survival. It's not a healthy thing to be. Whether you like being around people or whether you don't like being around people or whether you want to manipulate yourself into you love your solitude. You may love solitude, but you also need a balance. There's two things in life that is always constant. It's always constant as long as the earth stands. I was gonna say spins, but I don't know. I'm dumb, you know. I don't know if it spins or if it's flat or if it stands in water. I believe it stands in water, but yeah, I'm too dumb to know. I'm not arrogant enough to even try to say something like that. But dig it. There's two things in life that is always constant. Life goes upon a cycle, meaning history repeats itself. And a balance. Life runs on a cycle, and life stands upon a balance. You need a balance. A lot of people are lacking this balance. Now, it's good to go into one extreme and as well into the other if you're doing it with a purpose. As in the beginning of this video, in which I said starving yourself. Starve myself from social media. Took a month break. Took a 2-month break. This is damn near damn near a 2-month break with one peak of a day. And for the ones that seen that video, you will know what I'm talking about. But just one peak of a day. And that one peak of a day, I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about. Play. Wait a minute, I remember now. It's a balance you want to set. Sure, you can still interact with these things that you are attached to, but be alright without all these things. Be alright with not only food, but be alright with a scarcity of water. People say, you don't want to have a scarcity mindset. No, I do sometimes want to have a scarcity mindset because I want to know how I am whenever I'm in that mindset. I want to know how I am when things are actually scarce. I want to know how I will be able to function. How I will be able to survive. Will I be able to stand strong and stand tall, or will I just be weak and wither away with all the things that I do not have at the moment? A scarcity mindset is good if you have it with a purpose. For even mindsets could teach you and give you a gain, you and honor you some type of wisdom. So jump head on into scarcity. Stay off the social media. Act like, delude yourself. Everybody's deluded in some type of way or fashion, I mean, we get on here and we bitch and moan about animal cruelty, but we have no problems not letting that cockroach go by for the night. We gotta stomp on it because, what are you doing in my house? So, yeah. Have a little delusion. Be like, well, I didn't pay my internet bill, or I'm too broke if you're not broke. But if you're broke, then hey, that's a blessing in a disguise. For you don't even have the mindset, you're in the depth of the water. And you're floating instead of sinking. The people that got these attachments and, I can't be without this. And for you women folk, you can do this too, Stop wearing makeup. How would you be if you was in the depth of scarcity, of not being able to provide yourself with all these products that you need to secure yourself with? Will you stand tall? Will you stand strong? Will you really be the strong woman you long to be, or that you claim and proclaim out to society that you are? Or will you be able to, or not be able to, or will you wither away with the stuff that you don't got? Will you sink to the bottom? And the only thing that's able to pick you back up is the things that withered away. Now is the best time to be in a scarcity mindset, to build up strength and build up discipline. So whenever you find yourself in a situation, or you find yourself in a down position, or you find yourself in a predicament in which the things that you are attached to, you no longer have readily available to you, you can be able to stand tall, stand strong, and be able to be content without any of these things that bring you happiness, contentment, joy, security, hope, motivation, influence, inspiration, or any type of positive emotion or positive feeling or positive push in which you might need. So you did. And damn, this is 9 minutes long. If I didn't lose my train of thought back and way back when, in which I done did, then this video will be way shorter. But forgive me for my illiteracy and my articulation of my speech. I don't even think articulation is really even that important. Because if you think about it, the articulation thereof of something is not really, it's just how things is presented. But things presented is not really important. The things, it's like people, when people are in comment sections on the internet, and then they'll try to correct somebody's grammar. Ain't nobody give a fuck about grammar on the internet. Man, you got people that purposely, misspell words because they want to go with the slang, which is the same thing. It's cool. It's whatever it is. But you got people that don't even understand this. You got people that will try to correct the grammar. Well, that person knows the grammar is incorrect and they want to say it in that manner. Articulation really doesn't matter. It's like it's like how people say cleanliness is next to godliness, but not even know what it means. They think it means like carnal cleanliness and all that type of stuff. But it's just they know not what they speak on. Just like when people try to correct the grammar, they don't even know. The person that misspelled this, they deliberately did that. That's on purpose. Or they just let it ride. Because, spell check on my iPhones is a motherfucker, but yeah, you dig it in there. Damn, sorry. 11 minutes. Goodbye, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna stay on this thing, man, but hey, I don't know if I even have the right to say stay tuned or the authority, because, I haven't even been giving out my part of the equation. People watch me. And I left for a long time. I thought I was gonna let it, but yeah. But y'all have a good day, and I hope y'all really good. I really do. I really hope y'all really, really good. All right. And for the people that felt offended in any way. Anyway, for anybody that felt offended in any way about that Charlie Kirk thing, it's just the truth. That type of behavior is ingrained in your society. And I pray that both sides can heal through this, and both sides can understand one another. Well, they do understand one another. They just gotta get past that hatred of things, Like the Republicans, they completely understand what's going on, the Democrats do. Y'all was in the streets together, just joining hand in hand and singing praises over the death, celebrating the death of somebody you both hated.